here. I don't think you should have rotated up there if you're not actually committing. You should have just played lower, like in here, and sort of just watched where they were if they were mega. They have more information. If you just played that corner there, like you literally do nothing here. There's very few people who need to push you in there. Try and save your flail for flankers and use your bash on ball. Because ball you want to keep in your team because you can punish. Flailing ball away is like not as useful because they just gonna inherently help his uptime. Flailing flankers is better because you force resources. Because right now you're not preventing. I don't know where their tracer is or their sombra, but you're not really preventing them at all. Like there's tracer. If they're dead, then sure. I mean it's sort of fine. And if you're brawling, it's also sort of fine. But it just when you're playing spam based, like using those CDs primarily is just better. If you are really scared about their engage, maybe they have like a really hyper dive or something, or a hyper like spam. Maybe it's like Mercy Echo, like Zen Ball, and like you're scared because like Discord plus like Echo like damage, boost and whatnot. Then sure, maybe yeah, you can play to like flail the ball. But like see, like this shouldn't happen. Our ball has mines, sure. I can also understand why you want to flail, but okay. You should pack your ball and get a lot of extra rally. Like lapping rally is so good. I don't know why you're playing further back than your Zen. You can play a bit more up. They don't have EMP. Okay. If you're scared of EMP, then what you should have done is you should have oh, I'm looking at the wrong Sombra. They do have EMP. You should be default orbed here if they have EMP, and then your Zen should play lower and you should play higher. That's really critical. Whenever they have EMP, just make sure you have orb. And then do low high, and that'll make your life a lot easier. Okay. And you need to work on your flails on flankers. Any questions so far? I think it's pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah, no questions.
Greetings.
Okay, you should cap again. Like, don't flail that. You want to flail a tracer. Like, tracers are generally going to recontest here, and literally flailing a tracer when they're about to recontest before it's like early recall is so big. Bashing ball is not good, or flailing ball is not good. Just really like work on your CDs for flankers so that you optimize it better.
So, whip shot, tracer, sombra,
Yep.
bash ball.
Yeah. I mean, again, if ball is mines or like they have a really heavy dive, then like sure, I can understand. But okay. Should have noticed it way before, man. You need to work on your awareness. You need to look around more. Like, what is the point of being over here like this? What's it like? Do you think the ball is gonna come this way?
I think he'll probably hit somewhere in the room of our Zen's spine.
No, I'm saying if there's a ball gonna come this way.
Oh no.
So why are you spending so much time looking this way?
I don't know.
So instead of that, you should be like focusing on looking around more, right? Like where, oh, maybe behind, maybe over here. You look at your tracer, see what your tracer's doing. Your tracer's shooting the ball, then you'd be like, you just turn around here, look at your tracer, and you're like, oh, my tracer's chasing somebody. What's my tracer chasing? Oh, it's a ball. I come over here, pack my tracer, like hit the ball. The ball can't even engage before the fight starts, and now you guys can just push into their team and you get value. You should have also kited to the left there and dropped. Yeah, that's fine. So the biggest thing is awareness and CD optimization so far. And also flail accuracy. You need to drill your flail accuracy on flankers. So yeah, same thing. Even where the ball was. Like the ball, I don't know. Again, you keep looking, you keep thinking the ball's gonna be forward, but the ball's always somewhere else. And like when you're walking here, you should really be thinking like, maybe is the ball coming from there? Ball coming from behind? Do we clear it? After we cleared it, so it has to come from like here. And that's exactly where it comes from. And then you have to like deal with that. I mean, you still manage to kill him, but still, before he gets rolled. Sigma dies. Nice. Okay. It's fine. Not bad. Pretty good. Nice.
I don't know why I decided to stay in fight. I should have just immediately hit us the second they trans.
Well, they have trance, they have flux, you have double support ultimate, you should inherently just win this. If you mines first, force their trance, use trance their flux, and you rally aggro, you win. Not saying that's actually what you should do, but that's just an idea. But you ran over their sig, which is really smart, because then they can't flux. This is fine, then after this you trance. I don't know why you back up here, you shouldn't. Trust your Zen is going to trance and you keep going aggro. And the problem is you turn here on a ball tracer. Who should you be trying to kill right now?
Their backline.
The break, right? So that's something else that I think is like really critical, is you understand that your Zen's going to be okay. We have trance, we have a support ult advantage. If you had even support ultimates, this would go really interesting, because then, you know, it would be, okay, well, since we have even support ultimates, you know, whoever goes first, the person, if you don't get value instantly, then they could end up winning because they're going to have an advantage at the end. But just something to think about. Okay, it's fine, double pack. Now they rally, and because this fight went long and you didn't kill their brig, you end up losing. Probably. Unless somebody carries, but probably. Good stall for a while. So, yeah, just make sure you, as like a support player, that's like the other thing that's really imperative, is you understand, like, if you have an inherent support ult advantage. It's really, really important. Also, if you're in poke phase like that, and like, in that situation, like, sure, like, you can just sort of like flail ball, like, why not, or flail diva, sigma, whatever. You're not actually walking where ball tracer is going to hit you. Unless you see tracer and you can flail tracer and then force recall, sure, I guess that's technically better. But yeah, tracer comes, you're just gonna die here. It's fine. Alright. It's not 2x, it's not 2x. I was wondering why it felt slow. Same problem here. I'm going on a ball with rally instead of their brig or Zen. Again, it's just totally fine if you know that they have rally too, maybe, and you're forced to rally, because then you could just die. But again, you could just burn them through rally if your Zen discords their brig, you could just burn through it, and that'd be really good. Okay.
So the big thing is whip shot accuracy and
So
priority.
yeah. So let's summarize here. So the few big things is whip shot accuracy, understanding when to flail, understanding when to bash, then understanding your awareness on where to look before fights, and also just general posture. Like you can like position a little bit further back or forward based on how aggro you're going to be, but just looking in the correct spaces so you understand how you can maybe deny the ball before he engages, and then understanding support ult advantages or disadvantages. And that's not just like, well, we have two support ults, they have one. It's also, hey, maybe they have mines, and with mines, their mines are going to try and force our rally. Hence, we need to make sure, like, as a brig, I try and really deny that ball so he doesn't mines us to force our rally or trance early, which then puts us at a significant disadvantage. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? You want to really avoid negative ult traits for you. You don't want them pulsing and forcing your trance. You don't want them, minesing, forcing your trance. You want them fluxing, forcing your trance. Because then you're down a big win con.